Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, o see them yopo.
Victoria name Abdullah.
Hello.
It is saying.
Me who now sway.
Nyame adom.
Na friend ba chesa.
Na no me friend wo say I me bo galawe. And I say you.
Na me di fufu.
Hey. So what dem ka fufu? Onya mfa ma.
Odi abai wo ka.
Joint bi ola ba di we be ko.
Ene. Ene me ndi fufu.
Ene tneche me ko kwadi.
Me no ko.
Victoria name Abdullah women organizer.
Oh,
wo de jai.
Traffic no enye easy o.
Sana. Victoria name Abdullah eno no ono na NDC women organizer ayawa so wesu go. On the esikafu mu. Say ayawa so wesu go. Part of East Legon Jowulu.
West no mu fi ono mfaji ensho em say esikafu class nko.
Ni ahe.
Ayawa si jiwagon. Allah. Nice one. Women organizer of Iowa so Jiwago.
I like your sense of humor.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Ketri.
And some sebre.
So we me Ketri. And now your mommy PC.
Your matter.
But
men from me Ketri wa.
PC.
You see from where my friend.
And I pay me Chiame MP John Seto Dumelo.
Otu kwano waba.
Oh, me who know this weekend. This weekend where who know? Me pass him.
Yeah.
Oni omo festival. Inti oni youth no. Ene emano.
BBC okuma
me status.
Oh yeah, oni youth ne mano eco fraternize.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Nice. Now obo adwuma de.
Obo adwuma pa.
Because now no me kwatena ba bi nkomo bia na ekoso no. Omo say leader serum alasa san ba pa dia John.
Enye kre.
Sawo mo na mo ho.
Enye no kre.
Lydia
Almost say almost should John Dumelo omunhu no.
Enye no kre.
Almost onya accessible.
Enye no kre. You see, one thing is that your MP or your agric minister. Ubisa me kwa say sorry, deputy agric minister. Sorry. Greetings to me papa Honorable Eriko Poku and Apeda Dimichao. MP or your deputy agric minister. And or you're one of the ministers ne deputy minister ne boss aman so much responsibility or agric.
Oh yeah.
That's one trait of Honorable Ekopoko.
Okon table so last time be make chan one office. Hey, easy.
Yes.
Papers be.
He's not one of those deputy ministers omuye dormant. He's working. Now we try as much as possible to explain to your constituents and say, your MP no right now he's taking up a double role as an MP and also as deputy minister for agric. Now, ohu se obi o ha na opese or can send be na MP nya accessible no ni ho depopularization. It's just a move say somebody depopularizing no. And also boying.
Nipa na no can no NDC new.
Nyina say NDC for.
No say PSN.
You see
John Dumelo de Selidia Sera Malasan Bank come out de obe man a tough time.
PSA enye no kre. Me say nipa no kan no pa money antonchia. John Dumelo I just say okọ one time we no so onko bium. But me esi me bo say John Dumelo ayawa so we so gone. So as long as our opposite occur as MP no, he will win as many times as he represents the party represents him.
Let's hope so. John yes. Minipa and as a young guy who was an actor and had to go against all odds and say messiah politics are no. It's nice. It tells the upcoming generation say obetumi aye bibia ba opese oye politics nso a obetumi aye eti ono no ankasa no why inspire a lot of young guys. And I think we as young people say who say nipa bi wa parliament say John Dumelo, you have people like Edem Agbana, Charles Esiedumo, Efo Walanyo Chekpomo, young guys. Yeah, a inspiration. Obi nso ko secondary school no so to man ka say oh me so me mama ho time at the age of maybe 26 27 Mesomeko Parliament. Yeah, if you look at the work Sami Jemfi is doing, Eric J.
Yes.
Kwakwasa J. It was scholarship secretariat.
Yes,
look at Malik Basintali. John Mahama, why are they? Me
and I pay major kwenye so no dice Excellency John Dramani Mahama say. na and then so ubehwa or the directive bi aba say ministers policy bia say government policy bia opese the 12 months bia ma go through approval of cabinet. Okay. Go through approval of cabinet. I'm sure saying some Obampinia can due to Nemebia Nansea SEC NDC party no lose grounds at the base. One thing we should know is that the NDC party is a party for the people. NDC party no a grassroots. It was birthed from the base. Yet you know the bottom up approach, you know, it is not only per the organizational structure, but the bottom up approach, you know, is per the mobilization of Yamamia when you baby ko Nana Kunedu Ajimai Rollins. Yami Enfani cry and see you no share you about Zenato. I honorable Zenato any Nianumun on show modding. But dear Bako was a Ghana food when say the role that His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings and in the hooker for when you baby Papa Biko Mama Kunedu. A Juma Omudi a de Boami de mobilize base no. 31st December movement was not just a movement, it was a force.
Was a real movement.
It was a force.
Yeah.
Nay a force. Because minimum be bria 31st women movement Emma and it didn't just mobilize them for political gains, but it also mobilized them for economic empowerment. And that is why today in the NDC no it's Ebuka say a grassroots party, and it has transcended from one generation to another. And in the mestre say, yempenning for say we individual be near my appointment. If your constituency be near my appointment, no, you are from a constituency, and to make sure say our constituency no, omo bibi anase omo ye die eda wakoma so. Okay, we appointee. Eye den udom. Ebusuakuo bi ewo NDC party na you had a group that oka ho ma wani enko sa group no say all appointees ebetwa omani ahwe omo constituencies I am sure say yen hwe say ohaw ne nkoda MPs nko aso ana say ohaw ne nkoda other appointees so. And you see there are appointees they are in the various constituencies you omo obi ohodoma or your constituency executive ya fan appointee now so still no kwan bia so no baby other deals ni nema wo bia no or san ko pribi di account no appointment awenya no ho eno eye ni bre ya mfantete as a political party your party no eye dibi mamin dibi dimenso bia so nti no e wo say ye hweye na se ya hweye ni e ma base no ehwe petia anhwe ya ebe haye pa nti no we ya asem edam akoma so am pese meka minim se Power FM eye any TV SYZ ukọ Flat Staff House etwagu ewo ho nti we ya de said amedema ye chief of staff se owo kwan bi obefa so a obema ye appointees no aboa base no I think say he is capable so betimi high side no I know honorable just Deborah minim kwan ofa so odi raise ya odi ababe ye chief of staff ene he went through the political process a friend saying executive arms no or call through ni nyina enti onim ye ka grassroots hawa onim ye patchre enti ye besre ye mubu honma ya share empowerment yes ye mubu ya share empowerment ase in our various constituencies yes reno say omomodin na institutions say why was so gone no omomode no ne CEOs nkasa na omombra no momeso yemu we are not doing it for show off. That's one thing I keep saying. Say the people gave you a mandate a man omoko sas line etoaba the time I hear to aba why was so gone constituency executives no sad than ye pon 3 a.m. any etoaba ni we ahomache 3 a.m. and all these people sat through the process. They didn't just line up to come and vote for you because you are extraordinary person. No, they voted for you because they saw something in you. They saw a competency that they could nurture with you to go. And this is the time that we need to give back to them. We know, say, branch executive, because our constituency executive can appointment. It will be quite to me, say, now constituency executive can appointment, now branch executive won't have been appointment.
Oh, by them, no,
I am someone called for be ekan. And maybe point and say, if a branch executive is or was is senator, when it comes to see and apply for a job, I say senator no. So I why you man I say they say also she say branch executive no be okay. Who constituency executive on best line match eto abama o any the flag bearer branch executives ni nyina anso to aba wo hwe your party hierarchy ni ma branch executives to aba ma yen constituency executives the next time you see them voting is voting for the presidential elections your call national elections branch executive to aba ma no your call regional election branch executive to aba ma no so branch executive no they know you the constituency executive and the flag bearer that they voted for most anko for two no mo peno munimo enti na eya na asodie no dodo na ayeden apa be gina yen constituency executive ni so because at this point his excellency John Dramani Mahama is setting the nation forward the reset agenda or promising Ghanaians no enti if his excellency is setting the nation forward it means the onus lies on the constituency executives to ensure the well-being of air branch executives no
I see
enti na constituency executives his excellency mesre me paucho chawani hwe yen constituency executives a ye wo opepase ye bebo grassroots no yes rew chawani be hwe yen na yensu yentimi hwe grassroots fo no
because mo asudie mo na omunim mo
ye no munim yen the next person omunim the friend say the flag bearer any MP and you see we MP in Kenya MP enya ko parliament na omo ko hwe say ye de niam abetutu yie ni ade MP me MP senye senya me adom a okoye deputy agric minister anka MP no ni salary anka ni se kan yesen common fund na anu e ba ye hu MPs no dodo na wakoto chobos wom wato fe ni say mattress wom wato sunie esan di se kasa pay so edima omo no mo de koye se common fund no akọ every year bia yanka se BC for be graduate o every year BC be graduate the cross section of BC for a work constituencies ni mo no omo yesen now it comes to women. What now happens to women? Me, I'm a women organizer, so I will always make sure I'm fighting for the interests of my women. Say common fund, 1 million. Na say MP so be my men na loan. Constituency wha saying or the be more ebeka sing. Ahine beka.
But at least common fund by kota bia obetumi ayi ma be 5B.
Untimi nye we MP a untimi hwe ma 5 na unja de aka.
Na make sure say common fund by every quarter.
Eba quarter now share man 5
every quarter at least
20
obetumi 50,000 oba bi wo here much 5,000 per obetumi dey as
baby my dear enye 5,000 as simple uche ne 5,000 na enso me as a women organizer me wo ema 207 na omuta mechi in ema 207 o me branch women organizers 207 se me ma obia 5,000 na o calculate here we account about 2510 that's 1 million Ghana cedis
and I make sure say want to me yen nyina akogo
see enye sa branch executives no sorry enye branch executives no kwa enye the constituency right now when you become an MP nipa omo from so omo MP before they also you are an MP for the people the entire people and I mean one of the things I advocate for say ne be at the next elections ne be easy amaye no I don't agree say me MP enye yimu. Now on share say we MPP ni we NDC ni nti me mo ano. Me subscribe it.
Oh no.
Because this is the time that we need to win a lot of people to our side.
Yeah.
Until these people now mo wo pepa say papa ya ye and I say niema ye omo hwe ye ni ye o. They are human beings. Into hwe ni ye anyone na mo ntuo and ebe mo de asesa na adwen. And if John Dumelo is supposed to send a maka ma show boss say John Seto Dumelo honorable ebe teki ayawaso west wagon till the time he himself decides to retire ejina kwan obefa so a one every single constituent ebe relate every member of the constituency regardless of political party and pano odom
yet branch be the Komala justice or say waka say ye pa about branch executives no a party be renewable and none refuse it's about and no ne de sika semeba your politics mu no
yes
because 4 years ni nyina one man hwe eti uba oba charge wo
yes
oba ka to say name ba e o ma me 500 nti wo so so wa ma me ama na amoro 500 da enya mitumi ntoma ba so wo resource o mo te say san kokon keten we na wo ke ka o mo bom na o mo ye cooperative na obi a eye na adwuma adentina say o tena bi oba say yenkoto aba obeba be charge you say this o mami TV and a moto
yes
so them journal
yeah
Komla, thank you for your message.
And all these things can happen if we empower, if we are empowered. Say a constituency executives is empowered, they'll be able to empower the people.
Katamanso executives no omo let a man fall down. Komla justice. I don't know, but there is another Komla. I don't know your Komla Genya. Was it MC ni MP omo pon Katamanso no? Woma kwan ne nye. Namon kasa moyi mweni ye humu Komla Genya no de ne de bai. James Opoku, I see PSA, what you said about what you said is true. Nana Akufo-Addo brought Judgment Day in Ghana, but only the grace of God has saved us. Hi, Patrick Nambe, I see good morning. I am watching the show live inside Teshikam 2. My regards to Comrade Bernard Mate Kole, aka BMK, CEO and founder of BMK Hope Foundation. Yeah, that's it. Mama say will be so there. Ewo ha. Okay. Mama call me Krum. Good morning, PSC Okra. Watching you live from Doma East Constituency. Ward coordinator. Also your ward coordinator, Isaac Yeboah. Also good work. Very fantastic program. Yeah, that's it. Isaac Yeboah. Doma East they send the Ashotiano Wamfie.
PSC Michia Clote Kole Women Organizer. Aja Khadija
on kanchire ni MC ni say gates na emu atwoki no omo enyinu me se me wo
Aja Khadija we dey wasuma o
me den ka political post den ka mempe ba me se me den ka momma me osukro kole krote ha adenti na man for sisi dan na wo mu ni car park
MC ni se mu de ma Aja Khadija Kobe should have done a very good job.
The MC is sleeping on the job
mu de ma Aja Khadija Kobe po adwuma ka
if you are driving on the street of Osuka no kre am I a double parking?
Yeah. Me pay a team has a driving.
Oh, drive area ha. Home to you. Me
pay a team has driving. Say
road safety for na was say a tree on my dream bus.
Oh, fire today has say ya. Omo repair a police for one motorbikes no. Woman said that one lane. Aboso ma paki motor so ho. Etika mi enu ntumi monsa ho. Me wa kwa ne nye one way. Fabasil Street, ya parking cars for us. Abebere Street, all the PXYZ any man. A problem, oh.
Yeah.
A planning, no. Quite, you see, share most of the people, no. Any rental.
I didn't know we see fear now. Car park.
If you know, at fear do one no money car park. We share send you suya structured, no. Car park be any ho. I just can't hold any panel parking.
I don't know, but it's normal.
You see,
I am normalizing.
See, me person me suggest to say. Enka sise se na ya community development na ya PEC park bi dia ya astro tef ni ade no ye betimi anya bibisa
na wa ya car park ni ade
na utua certain amount we need the maintenance
and then the assembly will get money.
The assembly will get money.
And that's when we want to do a redevelopment because the assembly no na epese omofa area bi na esi only car park and then they go park na utua
we should consider it.
Yes, no, it's something that has to be done.
We should consider it.
It is something that has to be
done. Mini car parking space were inside. Upon me parking my car and no so quite risky.
Yeah.
It's who can me parking or baby a designated area make you a baby car.
Yeah, we do it. Yeah.
What's my say? It's these are some of the things we should do.
New buildings now around no more underground car park.
Yes.
Say Okoshe, the definition of reset. We shouldn't see these things as normal. Someone I'm also John Mahama person with legacy be.
Yeah.
It is all these things should be a thing of the past.
Yeah.
Mamenda Agbozo Herbal Clinic I say. Oma so ya say. Thank you Agbozo Herbal Clinic.
Mama me draw why na. Me say me hold the dummy.
Agbozo Herbal Clinic there. Gonorrhea duro.
Hey.
Ani sisi ya de duro. Any be ma wa yemre wo mpem.
Me okay.
Any just call medimosis.
Okay.
Home there. So we are in your candidiasis.
Debbie that.
Why?
Abeba clinic or sexual weakness. Bema. We are no cancer Obama won't brabeje drew candidiasis, gonorrhea and tetanus or syphilis bra. You bet me about now. Ya show STDs are holding in a your question. You bear him fear no for 0241 750 0241 750 Wofra. Dr. Nobody in Como, what Tamanin impotem, assignment, Ningo Prapram, and in impotema, your branch in the Tama Community 5. community 5 yɛne ɛyɛ Def Traco Estate ɛna ɛdi nhwɛ anymore. Your number is 055-740-2696 055-740-2696. Agozo weba clinical from omono weba twetwe nkomo.
Please, mami fa se mi ntwa to. Me MP, ne wife, honorable lawyer Gifty, Mrs. Gifty Mawunya Nkonu Dumelo. Our foundation be friend Honey Day Foundation. Honey Day, honey, they spelling honey, but Honey Day Foundation. Uko kind of honey and I said obi ho do style bi no. We Honey Day Foundation. Now, breast cancer screening on Thursday. Ewo Mempasem Polyclinic. Nyankopon adom aya waso so gone. Nya polyclinic baako ewo honom. Enti no Thursday a ebe no ye breast cancer screening. We are encouraging women to overcome breast cancer and also to come and be part of the screening process. No, obey donation.
Okay.
So,
no problem. And Madam for Louisa Cash on them.
Now let's go to management issues. And head office, expenditure in excess of approved budget. It's extremely worrying. Now, before I refer you to the Attorney General for prosecution, let's go through some of these items. There were 13 items in your budget that you exceeded without any approval of the board. So let's go through these. You said you have foreign training of 31 million, but you spent 91 million. Why? And who approved that?
Mr. Chair, thank you very much. We will not try to justify the infractions. We accept that we overstepped our boundaries. I think the most important thing is that we have put in place measures to control expenditure, to make sure that we stay within the budget.
You are the CEO, right?
Yes, sir.
This happened in 2023.
Yes.
This happened in 2023. And just like Honorable Abnao Siasari said, it's the way that you guys spend money at ECG. Another one, you said cleaning expenses. 2.8 million, that was your budget. But ECG spent 10.4. How many suits did you clean for that? Now, honorarium expenses, 3.8, but you spent 4.6. Hotel expenses, 9.3 million was your budget, but you spent 12.2. Staff fuel. Hey, did they drive around the world? Budget was 2.8, and you spent 3.6 million. Communication expenses, ECG. Your budget was 4.2, but you spent 7.9 million. Consultancy. Budget was 40 million, but you spent 58.6 million. All these you did it on your own without even board approval. Industrial relations. Your budget was 2 million, but you spent 13 million. Stakeholders' expenses. Your budget was 3.1 million, and you spent 49 million. And you want to increase our tariffs. Publicity. Your budget was 5.7, and you spent 21.8 million. Professional fees and subscription. You are supposed to spend 731,000 cedis, and you spent 1.5 million. Overseas travel expenses. You are supposed to spend 14 million, and you spent 29.8 million. Call center expenses. You are supposed to spend 23.5 million. You spent 29.3 million. So budget approval was for 144 million. You spent 333 million. That's excess of 189.2 million. This shows financial indiscipline. And the recommendation over here is that sanctions under Section 96 of the Public Financial Management Act 216, Act 921, should be applied to the officers involved. We also urge management to efficiently monitor and control the company's expenses. CEO, those managers who were involved, I'm recommending that they need to face the Attorney General for prosecution. It's just simple and short. You spend all this and you want to come and increase our tariffs. You owe your thing. Now let's go to the next one. This is an unremitted withholding tax of 70.9 million. What has happened to this amount? By the way, auditors, note about sending them for prosecution, and clerk, keep us informed on it also. What about withholding tax of 70 million?
Madam Chairperson, subsequent to the audit finding, ECG has paid in 5 installments 35,934,131.49 of the amount not remitted.
Sir, what is the law on withholding of taxes? What is the law? When you withhold taxes, how long should you have in your account before you pay to Ghana Revenue Authority?
I think 14 days.
14 days?
Yes.
And now we have 70.9 million. You say, how much have you paid?
35.9 million.
I think this is another one for Attorney General to deal with you. So, clerk, and then our auditors, let's make sure they face the Attorney General on that one. Let's move on to the next one, please. Paragraph 158.
He said,
Honorable Enim, you may want to take paragraph 158.
Thank you, Chair. So this infraction has to do with underpayments of revenue collected to SOEs and IPPs to the tune of 1,292,171,000. So the auditors reviewed the cash waterfall mechanism report and noted that ECG declared total revenue of 8,637,759, but paid only 7,345,588,000 to the various states-owned enterprises and independent power producing companies, leaving a balance of 1,292,171 undisbursed. So the auditors recommended to management to desist from this practice and ensure that revenue collected are distributed equitably based on the revised cash waterfall mechanism model. And they also further recommended that the head of ECG should be held liable for the remaining balance of $1,292,000. MD, can you tell us what has happened to the situation? What has happened to the amount? What has happened to the officer in question?
Madam Chair, I can say that from February 2025, ECG has not withheld a parcel out of the allocation from the cash waterfall. We have paid all. So, okay. Madam Chair, I can say that from February this year, when I took over, we have paid every parcel we collected into the collection account, and the cash waterfall mechanism committee allocates the funds. The allocation is approved by the Energy Security Committee, chaired by the Chief of Staff, and we have paid all the allocations made to each entity. So we have complied fully with the cash waterfall mechanism. Okay.
That's the first aspect of the recommendation. The second aspect, what has happened to the 1.2 billion?
We're still carrying that as debt, outstanding debt.
You seek the guidance.
Okay.
MD, I think I will leave it with Chair to give his ruling, because 1.2 billion is such a huge 1.29, almost 1.3 billion. So, Chair, we are in your hands.
What happened to this amount? This 1.29 billion, what happened to that amount?
Madam Chair, ECG used it, but we're not saying that withholding it is justified, but ECG used it.
Use it for what? Wasn't that supposed to be shared with the SOEs and IPPs?
Madam Chair, the power we buy, if ECG were operating 100% efficient, no losses, the power we buy is still higher than our revenue. The cost of the power is still higher than our revenue. So I can say that even now that we are complying with the cash waterfall mechanism, we are not able to pay for the full cost of the power.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
That you are buying ECG higher than you are selling to us. I can understand that. But if you should use the resources for anything other than what the law stipulates, do you just do it on your own, or you ask for permission?
That's exactly why we have decided full compliance with the cash waterfall mechanism. So the decision is not made by ECG whether to pay or not to pay. We are complying.
So respectfully, can you tell us what the 1.292 billion was spent on? Because you said ECG used it. So can you tell us exactly what the 1.292 billion was spent on?
Madam Chair, some of them were used to pay our contractors. Some of them were used to pay for liquid fuel, buying liquid fuel for generation, and other creditors.
Buying liquid fuel for generation?
For power generation.
But I know Ministry of Finance was also paying for liquid fuel for power generation.
Not always. ECG pays sometimes.
Yes, but Ministry of Finance also paid some.
Yes.
And so when you are saying you used part to buy fuel, you used part to also do, you said something?
Pay contractors.
Pay contractors. Contractors that were on your procurement plan for the particular year?
Yes, madam.
So then if you have contractors that you had to pay in a particular year and you didn't have funds, you are saying, you are confirming to all and sundry that the contractors you paid were on your procurement plan for the year 2023, yet you did not have money. But what does the law say? That you don't spend monies that you don't have. So that if you are supposed to pay contractors, as you claim that they were on your procurement plan for the year 2023, and you did not have money, why did you dip your hand into the cash waterfall mechanism that is specifically supposed to be used to pay the IPPs and other firms in that space, and then you used it to pay contractors? Clearly, you have flouted the law.
Yes,
so,
madam.
when the auditors came, why did you not show them all the expenditure you had made on the 1.29 billion? Because the auditors are saying that they did not have a view of that. And so we should find out from management.
Madam Chair, we did. We provided the supporting evidence to them.
Auditors,
Subsequent to the audit.
subsequent to the audit,
Yes.
and not when they were there. So auditors, can you confirm whether some were used to pay contractors, some were used to pay for liquid fuel, and the other items that has been mentioned here?
Yes, Honorable Chair, when you look at their response, they indicated what they used the amount for, and they subsequently provided supporting documents to that effect.
Thank you, but it is still a breach. Mr. CEO, you agree with me? So that
Yes.
is why I say painfully that looking at all the infractions that you have been cited here for and the quantum of money involved, if we should manage the resources we have efficiently, I don't think that we should look at tariff increments per the quarterly arrangements that you have put in place. You can shake your head, but the citizens of Ghana are also saying that look at the quantum involved. If we use these monies efficiently, we can adjust and help support the difference in what you buy and how much we pay for. But quarterly increments of tariffs with all these infractions, something doesn't sit well. Thank you.
Honorable Chair, thank you so much. In terms of the quarterly increment, it is not necessarily quarterly increment. There is always a review based on the, even with the IMF agreement, a review. So a review can always, a review should be either up, down, or what it is. So I think that is what we are currently sticking to. So it's not like on a quarterly basis, automatically we have to increase. So that is what, but
Minister,
I think that with the
hotel.
No, but I think with what you are, the inefficiencies that has been pointed out now, it is something that we have to look at it critically and try to avoid it, or as much as possible we should avoid it. Currently, in terms of the ministry, for instance, quarterly or on a monthly basis, the cash waterfall, for instance, the minister always wants to ensures that not even a cedi is retained by ECG. And I think if we should carry on with this, most of the inefficiencies that we have actually been pointed out to us will not be repeated. And when we do it said this way, there will be a quarterly review, and we may even see prices going down or tariff going down. I said we may. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister. The next infraction is on paragraph 168, and Honorable. It's on paragraph 163, and Honorable.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.